And that was a great event because, the Cape Cod Commission denied the application without prejudice. I mean, it was just Jim Gordon and his boys didn't put enough information in front. And I sat through most of that. It was a pretty painful, boring thing to keep hearing, well, what about this information? What about this information? Interestingly enough, they kept on saying, well, we're waiting for this report. We're waiting for this report. Now, the irony is, this report has lots of holes in it. It's very deficient. And how many of you saw the editorial Cape Cod Times about a week or so ago where our senior senator was quoted, Senator Kennedy? Did you all see that? And if you haven't seen it, they're great. And you notice he hit very hard on what we're calling the process. Number one, we should have regulations before we even look at this. The regulations should have been available to us May 2006. So MMS is essentially in violation of congressional law, and we're kind of doing things butt backwards. We're trying to look at a project without understanding the regulations. That'll be brought up at the hearing. Coast Guard, Marty mentioned he represents Highline, and we've got shipping lanes here. We're supposed to have from the Coast Guard what's called terms and conditions for in Nantucket Sound. We don't have those. Not only that, but the law says, or the agreement says, this big report should not have been issued until at least 60 days after the Coast Guard gave us the terms and conditions. It's another point that the Senator makes in his piece. And of course, the one that Jim referred to as far as my background, economics. That report, Appendix F, report, right?
Yeah.
All right, it's interesting that it's, I think it's poetic justice that this is the last appendix, Appendix F. It states clearly in here that this is not a profitable project as it's currently constructed, which means if Jim Gordon does go forward, he's looking for more subsidies, or he's looking to get our rates higher to make this economically viable.